lawyer working 16 hours a day on my career and 0 hours a day on my love life. I just didn't have time for mass market dating sites, which are filled with millions of profiles that are fake, inactive, or people who I'd never date. I also didn't have time to spend yet another Friday night at a bar talking to a guy only to realize that he had a girlfriend. I knew that I wasn't alone, and I knew that busy professionals deserved a better experience, which is why we created 3-Day Rule. 3-Day Rule is unique from other mass market dating sites because everyone must be invited or must be endorsed to get in. Think of it as a private dating club, with the result being quality pool of extraordinary singles. Here's how it works. People request membership. They go through a competitive application process. Once people are accepted, they take a quiz. We determine what their type is. They receive matches and can start communicating, even with me as the co-founder who is single, but they can start communicating with other singles and quickly go on dates. We are ready to compete in this $3 billion market opportunity and help the 96 million singles in this country alone find love.
Many questions, Val. First of all, do I impute from your name the 3-day rule that perhaps after 3 dates, I might... What's the word I'm looking for?
Action. No. Guys, when we read that, we don't read 3-day rule. We read 3-date rule.
Oh, 3-date rule. No, actually.
Is that what you're implying?
No. Let's clarify any ambiguity. So the 3-day rule was this rule in pop culture that people thought, I can't call somebody for 3 days because I'll seem too desperate. And what that resulted is people waiting by the phone, not going out on dates, and not really meeting the
But you are aware of the 3-date rule as well.
We are aware of that rule.
What is that rule?
3-date rule.
What is that rule, Kevin?
The 3-date rule is an investment portfolio strategy. The third date is when the bond comes
You
due.
consummate the deal.
Oh, God.
So this is for busy, wealthy people?
Well,
or?
we look for a number of criteria. Our demographic is the 12 million people who are making over $50,000.
They have to make over 50 to get in.
No, I mean, it's definitely who we're marketing to. What we're looking for is people who are established in their career, who have had accomplishments, not only in their professional life, but also in their personal life, and who are relationship-minded. The key differentiator from the other dating sites is that we actually have an application process or a quiz before you get onto the site.
You may find this hard to believe, but sometimes guys lie.
I know.
It's horrible. Do you validate any of that information?
We do validate the answers, and we have additional premium services that will offer an additional revenue stream for us beyond the subscription fee that we're charging is actual validation. So members will actually have a verified.
So unless I play extra, I get the liars, is what you're saying?
But Robert, what's the criteria for women? You don't think women lie?
I think women tend to be more honest in
So
dating.
you're saying somebody that puts on fake nails, fake eyelashes, fake lips, and fake hair, they're not lying?
Good point. Good point.
Well, how many members do you have now?
We have about 10,000 people that have submitted applications.
Paid the subscription fee?
No, we're pre-revenue, so we're
I
actually
love
in our,
that word, pre-revenue.
we're actually in our
What it
beta
means
build.
is you have no sales.
We launched about 4 weeks ago, and one of the things that we wanted to do was build up a core base of users. So at this point, we decided that we will not implement a paywall, as they call it in the dating
Yeah, but
industry.
that's hardly a
until
test.
dates are
Everybody
over.
jumps in without paying.
One of the things that we had is we had an earlier version of this business, and what we had was a successful offline matchmaking business.
You had this business before.
We did. We had events, and we also had activities, and we had matchmaking.
And what happened to it?
So that business is still existing. What's happening is we're actually scaling that business to this online offering.
How much is a subscription
$100 is the base subscription.
for a 1-year subscription?
No, for 1 month. So it would be $100 per
$100
month.
a month.
You haven't done that
Yes.
yet. You haven't proven that yet.
We actually have in our offline model.
How many members do you have in that original business?
So for that, close to 10,000 people.
And what's your revenue for that business?
From that, it was about $70,000 from last year.
Are you single?
I'm single, yes.
If you're single, maybe the product doesn't work.
No, that's not true. I'm creating.
Maybe she's too picky, David.
No, I've been single because I've been working 16 hours a day and I don't have time to really go out and meet people.
But have
so
you
I'm
gone on
building
your own
this-
website?
I have. Actually, that was my profile you just saw.
So you
I'm
haven't met
building-
your Mr. Wonderful yet.
Well, I put up a profile, I started communicating, but my business partner is an expert matchmaker. She's been matchmaking for a very long time, so she has that knowledge.
You have 10,000 people. How many signed up for the $100 per year fee?
We charge them $1,000 for 3 dates.
Whoa.
$1,000 for 3 days?
Well, you gotta
Essentially-
fall in love right away.
Or you gotta cash that check right away.
We did, but
So Val, how long did you do that model?
we did that model for about a year.
and you basically made 70 sales.
Right, but we had events and activities also where we collected a transaction fee and a ticket price. $10.
Complicated. Did you make money on the events as well? Is
We
that
did.
a revenue generator?
The online offline commerce industry is huge. It's a $3 trillion industry.
Val, I just don't understand one thing. Other sites that we see on TV, don't they all do a similar thing? What is the difference?
The difference is we actually screen people coming into the community.
Those
Anybody
sites
with-
don't screen people?
They don't screen. So
Okay.
anybody with an email address can log on to some of those mass market dating sites.
Just pretend you worked for one of those companies, and we said, one of your competitors, 3 Day Rule, said you don't screen at all. What would they say?
They probably would agree. Those companies are about
I
quality.
don't think so.
Val, all I care about is money, okay? So, I mean, you're going to have to explain to me how
Yes.
you make money at some point today.
Absolutely. So I'll take you down the path to revenue. Members will pay $100 per month. They're able to buy subscriptions in 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month increments. We estimate people will stay on probably between 3 and 6 months. We will make anywhere between $300 and $600 per customer. So if you have 200,000 members and you go across 20 major metropolitan cities, by year 3 you have $20 million.
But you have no anecdotal evidence that that's going to be
You know,
of
Val,
interest.
you have the perfect answers, but they're all based on theory.
I'm looking for a reason to say yes. Because if there is a way to differentiate and it's real, you got a home run.
I agree, and I think we do.
But you haven't proven it. One last chance.
Okay.
And don't tell me you have a questionnaire and you have algorithms. Tell me, what is it?
The American dream is built on